the Leafs, they did it. They did it, guys. Oh, my goodness. The Leafs have clinched a playoff spot. They're good. Oh, they win 5-3 over the Pittsburgh Penguins, but not the real Pittsburgh Penguins because they were sitting a lot of guys, but I don't care. But you know what this video needs? To crack open a cold one, all right? We got ourselves a cold one right here. Oh, yeah. We need one of these. You guys deserve one. Cheers to you, Leaf fans, Leafs Nation, for sticking by this team. Cheers. Oh, that is... You know what that tastes like? It tastes like the playoffs. That's so good. This is the first time since 2004. 13 years since the Leafs have made the playoffs in a full 82-game season. And I am sweating. I am sweating because emotions have been going all up and down my body. Seeing the Islanders win and knowing they're 1 point behind us. And them and Tampa having the season series over both of us. Or having the series over us. Therefore, we're freaking out like, oh, we need 2 points. And, oh my God. I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts. They beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 5-3. Okay. All right, we gotta break this down. We're going to start right away with the miserable one. 6:11 into the first period. Phil Kessel scores. Are you kidding me? It's Leafs luck. You trade the guy away a few years ago, but he wins a cup, and he finds a way to score the first goal against you in a massive game. Right? And usually the Leafs, the old Leafs, would just collapse, and it would be over that early. It sucks. But less than 30 seconds later, James Van Riemsdyk does some nifty little up-de-do with the puck around over his head, kind of with the stick, and it goes in front of him, and what a play. I mean, he just stops up, a little bit cuts, and then just snipes it glove side on Marc-Andre Fleury, and I am just going insane because it's a 1-1 game, and the Leafs tied it up right after they took the lead. That's huge. 1-1 after 1. Very early in the second period, Tom Cicito. Freddie, why are you Oh, no. Frederik Andersen gets hit in the head by Tom Cicito, and it's not like someone bumped Tom Cicito. He didn't. No one did. No one was around him. And he hits Freddie Andersen in the head. He goes down, and he ain't moving too well. He eventually gets up and hunched over, goes to the locker room, and does not return. Oh no, this is not going to happen. This is not the way it's going to happen. Leafs get a power play really shortly after that. And Tyler Bozak of a gorgeous feed from William Nylander pots in his 18th, and we got ourselves a 2-1 Leaf lead. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right, great stuff going on there. But 4 minutes later, Sidney Crosby, wide open in front of the power play. Yeah, you don't want to do that because he had a wide open net as well. Yeah, you don't want to do that either. 44th of the season, and it's a 2-2 game. Not good. 2-2 after 2. Third period rolls around. 6:51 into the period, or a little bit earlier on, Jake Gunsel, however you want to pronounce his name, has a wide open net and hits the side of the net. Leaf fans are like, oh my goodness. That's something the Leafs would do. You didn't have to wait much longer to see what a Leaf would do, and Jake Gunsel puts the puck to the net. Jake Gardiner redirects it with his skate. 5-hole on Curtis McElhinney. It's 3-2. Oh, no. This is not how the way this game is going to end. This is not how it's going to end. And the Leafs were right. That is not how the game would end. As we all know by now. Now, this next goal for the Leafs, I'm going to break this down because this was a sequence of a bunch of great plays. Initially, Brian Boyle blocking the shot, clearly hurt, on one knee, not getting up, but he has the puck with him, gives it to was it William Nylander, I think he gave it to? I'm not 100% sure who he gave it to. They ended up giving it to Matt Martin, who does a great job getting the puck down low, but doesn't get rid of the puck, doesn't dump and chase, takes the puck down low and around the net, getting bumped all the way. Then a second guy comes in to attack him, but Matthews, coming off the bench, is behind him. Nice little pass to Austin Matthews. No one's on him. He goes around the back of the net in front of Matt Hunwick, and he feeds Kasperi Kapanen for his first NHL goal. He's fired up. The Air Canada Center's fired up, and we got ourselves a tied game. I'm going nuts. Why? A few reasons. Why? Kapanen scores his first NHL goal, arguably the biggest goal of the season for the Leafs. And, we got him for who? Phil Kessel. Yeah, thanks, Kessel, for Kasperi Kapanen, by the way. He's good into form. I've really liked him over the past little while. He's been playing on the fourth line. It's been kind of tough for him. But a big goal for the Leafs. And there's still 6 minutes to go, or just under 6 minutes to go. Speaking of Jake Gardiner, who has a blunder, and at that point I'm like, you can have 40 points, you can be a plus 25, but that just kills it. But this assist gets rid of my thoughts there. Because Jake Gardiner puts the puck to the net. Connor Brown, beautiful tip, up over Marc-Andre Fleury, 4-3 Leafs. Connor Brown's jumping up and down. Kadri's jumping up and down. They're hugging. Everyone in the ACC's hugging. Everyone in the city of Toronto is hugging. And we have a 4-3 lead with just under 3 minutes to go. As you can see, I am sweating because, not only the scarf is killing me, but this game was ridiculous. And Connor Brown right there with his 20th goal of the season, Kapanen with his first. And oh yeah, who else had a big number that they had to get to? Oh yeah, Austin Matthews. He's pots home his 40th of the year as the empty netter, 5-3 Leafs. But before we wrap up the video, Curtis McElhinney comes in for Freddie Anderson and looks a little shaky to start. I have to admit, he didn't look good in that second period. But, he didn't have any warm-up, really, so it was kind of tough. But Curtis McElhinney, in those dying couple minutes, when we had the 4-3 lead, came up with some big saves, especially on Sidney Crosby. Also a shot from the point that he blockered aside. He was fantastic late in the game. And the Leafs did a good job keeping the puck down in Pittsburgh's end for most of those last couple minutes. They did a good job there. And the Leafs are in the playoffs. The Leafs are in the playoffs. Now, can someone explain to me why we don't play Ottawa already? Why is it already not guaranteed? We are tied with Boston. They have no games left. We have the season series. Why do we need that extra point, that 1 point against Columbus? Please let me know. I just want some clarification there, guys. If you guys don't mind, I just want to, 100% sure what the deal is, what's the ruling on that. But I don't care right now because the Leafs are in the playoffs. Man, I'm not going to even say it, but imagine if we lost this game. We'd be losing our minds. We did in this game as well, but we did it. But I just am shocked. The roller coaster of emotions to Kessel scoring, to JVR scoring to tie it up, to Freddie Anderson going down, to Bozak getting the lead back for the Leafs, and then and then Crosby scores. Oh, geez, we're tied up again. You went into the intermission. Gardiner gives up the goal. Down it goes. Then Kapanen scores the first goal. Bam! It's through the roof. Connor Brown scores out. I don't even know where it went now. And it was just one of these type of games. And I think that's why we're sweating. I think that's why it was such an emotional game. But my goodness, we did it. Leafs Nation, we survived the apocalypse, the 13 years of disappointment, if you don't want to count the shortened season playoffs, but we did it. We survived last year's abysmal season that we knew it was going to happen, but it was difficult. We thought this year was going to be some of the same, but maybe a little bit better. Nope, the Leafs are in the playoffs. I just don't want to play Washington. I'd rather play Ottawa. But, at this point in time, I don't care. We'll think about that tomorrow. But as of right now, I really don't care. The Leafs are in the playoffs. That's what matters to me. Tampa and the Islanders, they're done. That's it. You know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoyed this game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Comment down below what you guys thought of this game. I mean, my goodness. Where was your head at? Where was the emotions for you guys? Let me know. And we'll talk to you guys shortly. Jays edition, as they lost in extra innings. But, I mean, kind of got overshadowed a little bit. Also, Raptors edition, as they're playing noon tomorrow against the New York Knicks. Looking for win number 50. And also, Leafs edition, tomorrow night, Leafs, Blue Jackets. Let's get a win streak going into the playoffs. All right? That'll be a big one. Oh, jeez. Late in the video. I couldn't hold it through. It always happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow. Let's go for 2 straight wins tomorrow. Or, let's go for 2 in a row. Let's beat Columbus and end the season on a high. We'll see you guys then.